I'm making a mod that adds new biomes to Minecraft to expand the overworld. It's called Overworld Overhaul. These biomes are supposed to feel as vanilla plus as possible while adding cool new biomes that I want in the game. Version 1 of the mod, which is out now, you can download it in the description, adds 2 biomes, the Sandy Caves and the Redwood Forest. So let's get right into it. This is the Sandy Caves biome. It's a biome that spawns underground with sand and sandstone and moss and stuff like that. I'm very good at explaining things. This biome spawns underground. Zane, you already said that. But this biome, it has sand. You knew that. I need to be better. Did I forget how to make videos? This biome just is a desert underground kind of, but it also has moss, so it's like a more lush version of it. Ooh, skeleton spawning. It's like a more lush version of this biome. This is not a great place to show you because there's not much here, but there is cactus flowers. There is this, obviously. There's also dry grass can spawn here, which is a very cool thing. Oh, dead bushes can also spawn. I'm gonna show you a better way to show this would be in a desert caves only world. So let's do that. Single biome, customize, scroll down, sandy caves. This is the sandy caves, but on the surface. It does have these nether fossils, which I thought looked cool, but that did make me realize that you can now get dry guests in the overworld, which I maybe don't want. I might have to change that, but it's fine. I actually don't see any. They're supposed to spawn in 33% of these things, but I think this looks really cool. Like, look, the terracotta goes so well with the moss and the sand and this thing. Oh yeah, this is a really cool feature. With these dried grasses, see how there's like a patch in the middle? Quicksand. My friend Shaden suggested this. Shout out. It's basically powdered snow but sand. But the values aren't exactly how powdered snow is, so it's a little bit different, but it's fine. You cannot collect this. This is unobtainable. You can collect it in creative, but you can't get it in survival. So if we look in, I'm stuck. If we look in J, stop reloading shaders. Quicksand. Quicksand isn't even in the inventory. Shouldn't it be here? I don't know. But it is unobtainable English woe. So yeah. Man, it's a great biome. I love this one so much. Like, this is my favorite, one of my favorite ideas I added. It does have more gold that spawns, which you can probably tell. Camels will spawn here at nighttime. Husks should spawn. The husks don't spawn underground. They only spawn on the surface. There's also rarely you can find orange terracotta, which just looks nice. I wish more of it would spawn though. There's not a lot. Oh yes, this is what I was looking for. Is this abandoned? No, it's not abandoned. I'm dumb. I like the fossils. They look so good, and the dry. It just is such a cool, good looking biome. I might have to make a wallpaper with this. 1 second. What would be a cool looking wallpaper? What if I'm like standing right here, overviewing this, and then I use my free cam, 30 FOV. We always use 30 FOV for cool things like this. And then like that. Oh, I like that. And I can up my render distance. Everyone's gonna click off because I'm making a wallpaper in a thumbnail. All right, let's get my nice wallpaper. I'm low-key setting this as my wallpaper if it takes the screenshot, because it looks so pretty. Like, look at this. This is amazing. Oh, I didn't even know desert wells could spawn here. Oh, that's cool. Something that I intentionally added is that since I made desert villages spawn, this does mean that very rarely you can get this biome on the surface. If you find a desert, if you just /locate structure desert village, it can take you to a desert village, which will spawn in a desert. What's this biome called? Sandy cave biome on the surface. I kind of got inspired by how sulfur caves can spawn on the surface very occasionally. This is going to be more common than that, but it's still going to be rare. And yep, like I said, dried gas can spawn now, so you can get your stay hydrated advancement without ever going to the nether, which is a little. I don't know if I don't think I can change that. But if I can like make dried gas just like get deleted when you go close to them, like I would do that, but we'll see. And the quicksand is so funny. I always not expecting it and get stuck in it. That's gonna happen at least once in this video, but I love the generation. There's sick mountains too. Like, this wasn't even intentional, but there's just sick mountains. I kind of gave the biome random values for how it would generate. If we go underground, just look at these caves. They're so cool. There's not as much. There's no terracotta. I get terracotta is bugged and doesn't spawn underground. Wait, it does sometimes, but it's rare. Terracotta is much rarer underground than on the surface, which is kind of sad, but it spawns sometimes. Like, Things like this, though, they look great. There's also 2 structures I haven't shown you. One of them you can't find with /locate, so I will let someone try to find that themselves. It could be in here. Oh, it actually might be in here. But the structure that you can't find with /locate is a 4x4 cube of sand with some suspicious sand, so it is a new way to do archaeology. The other structure we're going to find in spectator mode. You saw it earlier in the video if you're paying attention, probably. Ooh, monster spawner. Which one is this? Zombie. Don't care. Where? Here it is. This is still bugged. Why is there that much? Yeah, I made hanging roots spawn, but they kind of spawn like a little bit too much. That'll be a bug I had to fix. Let me write that down on Discord. Okay. Anyway, this is, I don't remember what I called it. /locate overworld. Don't ignore that. That's for the future. You'll see what that does in a bit. Desert ruin. It's called desert ruin. And you may be thinking, this is such a stupid, boring biome. Custom bricks. We'll go over these later. I'm thinking this is such a stupid, boring biome. It's not. Biome structure. You have to break every single pillar. Some of them, yes, can have a chest. Oh, that's OP. That's more OP than I thought. But you can get some nice loot. Like, that's an insane bow. Curse of Vanishing is kind of lame, but everything about that bow is great. Where is the last one? It's in the one I didn't mine. And like, look how many diamonds and iron I got from this. And so many bottles of enchanting too. I do have to do a bit of loot rebalancing, but it's fine. I don't really care that much. 3 golden apples is crazy. I do need to do some loot rebalancing. Oh, I like this. It's like a little island. I need a crafting table, and then I'm gonna need some sandstone. So if you want to get these new sandy bricks, you craft them like this. I was gonna have them be crafted like this, but that crafts cut sandstone. So yeah, you get 9 sandy bricks, which I like them. They're cool. They're gonna be good for upgrading your desert biomes, and I like that. You can also make slabs and stairs. I need to make more of these, but that's pretty obvious. You can also make the pillar, or no, the chiseled variant, which is a skeleton head. I think looks really cool. There's also a zombie later. Spoiler alert. Well, you're gonna see that in like 2 minutes, so it's fine. And then there's also a pillar. Here it is. Couldn't remember how to craft it. But yeah, the pillar looks pretty cool. I like it. It's not as good as the pillar you'll see later in the video because I didn't texture that one. I textured this one, but I didn't texture the other pillar. Anyway, these are the new building blocks for sand. But since I was upgrading the underground, I wanted to add 2 more types of bricks. These are types of bricks that tons of players have been requesting, and Mojang has kept persisting to not add them. And you can see what that was way too many. Amethyst and calcite have new block sets, calcite bricks, and I forgot that's not how they're crafted. It's actually /clear a amethyst block. It's actually the shards that you need to craft these, which probably should have been the block now that I think about it, but it's fine. That is off. Wait, no, it's not off. It's supposed to be like that, right? Yeah, 9 of these gets you 3 bricks, and my sound is off. Wait. Doesn't that sound great? I'm in survival. I should be great. Quicksand. I told you I would get stuck in that. But I mean, sounds just like amethyst. It literally has the exact sounds of amethyst. And these are really great to build a house with. I've already built a different mod added amethyst bricks, but they look different than this, and I've already built stuff with that. These were textured by Popeye the Slime, or just Popeye. I forgot to add a recipe for that. Sigh. Chisel amethyst bricks and amethyst brick pillar. Oh wait, I didn't even add slabs and stairs for these ones, right? I probably should. That'll come in version 2. The next version. I love the pillar design of this one. This is so cool. And then this is the chiseled version, which has a little zombie head to go along with the skeleton head from earlier. That's not a skeleton head. That's a skeleton head. Look at that. This one is much superior to this one, but Popeye is such a great texture artist. I'll link him in the description. He doesn't make videos on his YouTube channel though, so there's kind of no point in doing that. Anyway, calcite bricks. There is also chiseled calcite bricks, which I spent a while trying to make this look good. It's so cute. Like just look at that little guy. He's so adorable. I love this thing. It's an axolotl, obviously. There's also a pillar for pillar. There's also a pillar for calcite, but I forgot to add a crafting recipe. Yeah, sure, we'll get 6/7 out. This is being recorded on the 6/7. Probably not coming out on the 6/7. I don't think I'm that fast at editing. I mean, maybe. I could put it out late at night on the 6/7. I'm not realizing this does not tile the greatest. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure no one will tile these blocks. I'm probably gonna have this one be retextured. I did this today because I forgot to add it and I was rushing it out. It's not the worst, but I think the bricks are a little bit better. You can kind of see there's more detail in these ones than this one. And I didn't even use the same shade of gray for that. Whoops. I might be bad at making Minecraft pictures. This is the sandy caves, but there's also the redwood. Whoa. Wait, let me make sure there's nothing I've forgotten, because there probably is something I've forgotten because I'm dumb. No, there's not. Nice. I didn't ever mention that cacti can also spawn in this biome. That was a very last minute addition, but I added it and it looks great. I didn't know I could even add cacti. Creeper. Oh man. A creeper got stuck in. Yes, husk spawn. Let's go. I wasn't sure if they would spawn. Oh, they do spawn. I was gonna add parch, but we're on 1.21.8 Neoforge. So that was before parch were added. But yeah, these things. Oh, I forgot to make them be able to face the other way. No, that's another bug. I'm finding so many bugs. Okay. Can this one go the other way? This one can't. Can this one go the other way? This can't. Can normal pillars do that? Let's try the purple pillar. Purple pillar. Oh, we have 2 purple pillars now. It can. Okay. So that doesn't work. Okay. Lots of bug fixing I have to do before the video. I should write more of this down. Place it as I can't spell. Okay. This is this biome. So now let's go to the. That was supposed to kill me. Now let's go to the. That was also supposed to kill me. We can't let Spider do it. Now let's go to the next biome. Yes, I want to quit. I always want to quit Minecraft. What? Anyway. Back onto the Overworld Overhaul. Overworld Overhaul? Yeah, that. I know. What experimental settings are on this? Probably something to do with the mod. I love the Redwood Forest biome. It might be the best. Whoa, I just burped. That might be the best thing I've ever added. And it's right here. Perfect. This is a great seed if you want it. You get both the biomes close to spawn. I did find a better one that you spawn in this biome, but this is the Redwood Forest. It's very inspired by redwood forests in real life. I don't know. It wasn't really inspired by anything. I just wanted to add it. And I love this block. And as you can guess, let's go into survival and grab ourselves a diamond axe. As you can guess, there's a new wood type. Look at that, redwood. And it is a red wood. I'm sure you would never have guessed that I added a red wood in a biome called the Redwood Forest. But yeah, this can be crafted into a very bright red redwood planks, which will go greatly with your other. It's not called red. The other red planks are not called red. But this will go great with your mangrove. Oops. This will go great with your mangrove and your crimson planks. It is such a nice color. I also didn't even have to texture this one. I used the MCreator default texture generator thingy, not AI. Don't say it's AI, it's not. To make these textures, and it was great. It might be AI. I don't think it's AI though. No, it's probably not AI. Anyway, we're just gonna go about the what? We're just gonna go over the features that spawn in this biome. There's also 4. Why is it lagging? Come on. There we go. There's also 4 flowers made by my viewers that spawn here. That's one of them, but that's my flower, so that's not a spoiler. That is though. Anyway, tiger rocks. Very simple. These are rocks. What is that spider coming from? The ground is made with podzol. There are also patches of moss and grass. And grass can spawn normally too, which makes sense. I think that, yeah, there's tall grass too. Tall grass can spawn in its patches. Wildflowers spawn here, as well as leaf litter, which I am not seeing any. It might just be blending in with a puzzle and I'm blind. I definitely added leaf litter. I don't know where it is. Both the mushrooms can spawn here, and there's a structure, but we'll go over that later. Oh yeah, I did also add green fog, which is kind of hard to showcase. I guess if I went up into the sky, I could. Also, I don't remember if I said this. I love the log texture. Popeye, he also textured that. Did a great job. Shout out to him. But yeah, that's the green fog, and this is the forest. I don't know if I want it to be denser. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should this thing be denser? Like, imagine just like more trees. Just like that's it. Just like more trees. That would be so cool. But yeah, wildflowers make this biome look so good. And there are 4 custom flowers. This is the Brixandria, or textured by NM Brick, one of my viewers. I let my Discord server make textures. Only 4 of them did it, but we also have. Oh, 2 of them spawned right next to each other. The blue leaf. This is by Dara Strix. Oh wait, I can just show off the idea. Yep, NM Bricks. Dara Strix Capesk. I probably said that wrong. Gradient flower. Captain AJ. I forgot to change his handle because that's the wrong handle. Wolves can spawn. I added that. I forgot about that. These are. Oh yeah, this is the flower power advancement tab. There's also my flower. Where is it? Here it is. This is the fiery flower. I might think of a better name for this advancement tab, but it's fine. And yes, that is the top of a torch flower. Because I just love the torch flower, and I stole it, and then took the bottom of a corn flower and added one stem right there. Very, very good texture that wasn't lazy. I'm gonna work on a few of these textures, some of them, especially that one, and maybe as well the coloring of this one. Need a bit of work. I might get like the block 5K or what's his name to do that. Popeye. Wow. Anyway, we are now going to. There it is. I was looking for this, and we found it. This structure that can spawn is called the cabin. And it's based off of a cabin from real life. I don't know. This actually reminds me of the cabin I've been to in real life. It's not really brown at all, but yeah, this is the inside. There is an. Oh, I forgot to put an ender pearl on this one. There's so many things I forget about this mod. And then you can also get your hands on some potions in this brewing stand. Night vision, swiftness, splash poison. My jaw hurt talking. Music disc with or jukebox with a music disc. Wait. Be quiet. I'm gonna have music in the video. I don't want that ruining this. There's also 2 chests that can spawn here. Technically 2. There's supposed to be 4. 4 might be too many, so I might remove one of them. Also, I think this is just a really cool roof. I'm gonna show you the bug chest that is just a secret chest but doesn't have anything. This one right there, this was supposed to be a secret chest, but there's nothing in it because I forgot to add a loot table. I completely forgot about it, in fact. Hey, the loot. This originally had way too much loot. 21 gold is crazy. I might mean to, but yeah, you can get some nice loot in these things. We're not finding any of the modded items that I've added. I only added, I think, 1 modded item to this loot table. In fact, I think it's the only modded. Yeah, those are the 2 chests in the structure. That one doesn't count. Or are they? There's actually a 3rd hidden chest. Skip to the timestamp on screen if you don't want to get spoiled as to where the hidden chest is. It's under this bookshelf. And we didn't get the custom item either. But yeah, you can get some nice loot. Yeah, you can get some nice loot. We are going to go cut down. I am recording, right? Imagine I forgot to hit record. Okay, I am recording. Great. It's been 24 minutes. This is probably gonna be like a 12, 13-minute video based on how much I'm talking. I bet it'd be longer than that. But if we go right now and we stop, if we go right now and we cut down one of these trees, and now we have to wait for the tree to start dropping, there will be a custom item you can get. So I'm gonna take a break with some water. There's one of them. Redwood sapling. That thing immediately dropped. But 4 of these placed in a square. I'm gonna do it somewhere else because that's gonna be a little annoying. But 4 of these placed in a square with some bone meal can grow a tree. I was thinking about having a 1x1 version, but I didn't add a 1x1 version, so it has to be like this. It also only works sometimes, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, 1x1 trees don't grow, so don't try that. You're gonna waste your bone meal. Here's the custom item. These are pine cones. You can be in survival for this. They do basically nothing. Well, they do 3 things. I'm gonna need to get a stack of this. So I need to get this, and some of this. So the 3 things these things can do, they can be used as fuel. They smell as much as a piece of coal. So pretty OP. They can also, come on, I literally made them compostable. What are you talking about? These things should be compostable. Why aren't they? Okay, I'm checking. Pinecone extension. Oh, it's a 0% chance to compost. Why is it a 0% chance to compost? It should be a 50% chance to compost. Save. It has to be 0.5 then. I think it's 0.5 to 1. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, this bowl will have a 50% chance to compost when I make it compostable. So it's a great item to compost, as well as a great item as a fuel source. It's literally a replacement to coal and charcoal, and it will smell 8 items. Do I want to wait here and showcase that? Not really. I actually don't remember what else I have to showcase, so let me go onto mcreator and check. Oh, I don't. That was all, I think. The other thing that will hopefully be different in the version I launch, unless it isn't textured in time, are these leaves. These are just very close to spruce leaves. They might literally be the same. Spruce leaf. They are very close to spruce leaves, as you can see. Yeah, if we compare redwood and spruce leaves, this was also done with the mcreator texture generator thingy, so yeah, they are very similar. This one is different, but they are very similar. Popeye the goat will also be texturing this, so stay tuned, I guess. I don't know. There's also a really weird bug. I don't know if you can see it. But like all the leaves have yellow dots on them when you're far away from them, and I don't know why. It might be because of how leaves render or something, and I don't know why they would have yellow dots. That's about all I gotta showcase. Let me make sure that actually is all I have to showcase. Okay, I showcased everything. Nice. That's not a feature apparently. I think I can go to the 18th tab. Check out the modded stuff, right? Yeah, these are all the blocks that the mod adds. sandy bricks, all those, yep. There's a few that aren't here, I don't know why. What isn't here? The variants of calcite and one of the variants of this. I don't know why they're not here. They should be. But yeah, there's a lot of redwood. Oh, I should show off the redwood door. The redwood door, well, you saw this earlier, actually. It's also a work in progress texture, but I don't hate it. Like, I like the circular windows. I might get someone to redo this one, but if not, I'm fine with this staying in the mod. There's also a trap door, which has the exact same design. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. This doesn't even use the right color, though. That's disappointing. The M creator texture generator failed on that one. But yeah, I think that's everything, honestly. Let me know what you want to see in version 2 of the mod. I have an idea, or not version 2, version, I guess 1.1. Let me know what you want to see. I love the green fog design. But let me know what you want to see in version 2. I'm thinking of adding a wasteland biome, maybe. Oh, something cool about this biome. The only hostile mob that will spawn is spiders, and rarely endermen. I thought that would just make it a little bit different than all the other ones. Things like foxes will also spawn. Endermen can rarely spawn. I don't think we're gonna find one of them. But yeah, I thought this is what? It's just a cool biome. We're gonna try to find a desert village. Passive mobs can also spawn in the morning here as well. Cows, chicken. I don't know how to make them be cold chickens and cows though. That is something I want to change, but they're just the normal cows for now. You saw the wolf as well. If I can figure out how to make variants spawn, I will. Yes, we're in a vanilla lane. There's no easy way to find a surface cave biome for this thingy. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no easy way to find a surface biome for, what's it called? I forget for a second. There's no easy way to find a surface sandy cave biome. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.